JLR investigates. His lawyer speaks, folks. I got the clip. We're talking about Thomas Dickey, who is now representing Luigi Mangione, the accused shooter, the accused Unitedhealthcare CEO shooter of Brian Thompson. This is Thomas Dickey. He is an attorney out of Altoona, Pennsylvania, and he is now representing the shooter. He has a lot to say today outside the Blair County Courthouse extradition hearing.
Treated fairly in custody?
I never got into that, and I won't get into that.
There was a request that you made, though, about informing the corrections department about something, and I didn't understand what you were asking. You were saying
I don't really. Oh no, I think all I asked was the sheriffs to keep my client around for a little bit so I could talk to him.
And what did you discuss?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that. You're kidding, right? You've been on this.
Sir, your client said something to reporters as he was walking in about this being an insult to the American people. Do you have any comment on that?
I have to take a look at that. No, I don't have any comment on that. I just know that, I haven't seen it, so I can't comment on something I haven't seen or heard.
Any comment on the outpouring of support there's been for him online?
No, I mean, people are entitled to their opinion, and like I said, if you're an American, you believe in the American criminal justice system, you have to presume him to be innocent, and none of us would want anything other than that if that were us in those shoes, and so I'm glad he has some support.
Mr. Dickey, you just said a moment ago that that's what lawyers do when telling their clients to be quiet. What did you mean by that?
Well, no, I mean, because I'm going to do all the talking, it's you have the right to remain silent, and I believe in that right.
All right. And you are Thomas, Thomas?
Thomas, yes, middle initial M, D-I-C-K-U-R.
You still have plans to hold a press conference later today?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sorry.
What's on the project? Case?
You know what? I haven't received anything. I got paperwork, and I want to meet with the district attorney, and we'll have hearings. We'll be able to see all that, but I haven't seen anything.
Are you, as a human being, aware of what happened in New York over the last week? Were you aware of this before you were retained?
I mean, I don't have a whole lot of time to follow the news. I, of course, knew of it, but I don't follow a lot of things sometimes in the news because sometimes the press gets things wrong. Like I said, I was very irritated, getting some backlash already that some news agency had indicated we waived the we waived the extradition, and that's what irritates lawyers like me is if you're going to print it, get it right.
Do you find it surreal that you're now representing the guy they've been looking for?
Yeah, I don't know. No.
Is this the biggest case you've ever been on?
Yeah, they're all big. All my clients, whether it's a speeding ticket or whether it's a death penalty case, which I am qualified to do death penalty cases in Pennsylvania, so they're all big. All my clients are equally important to me.
Can you just explain to regular folks like what's going to happen, the timeline from now?
Like I said, probably something maybe in about the next month. Like I said, the judge set some motions, some deadlines, and they're going to have to come up with some things. We're going to have to come up with some things, and we're going to move forward with that. So, just kind of pay attention to that. And
right. It seemed like on the bench you guys were sharing a little laugh. Like, have you formed a little friendip with him?
Sharing on the bench? What do you mean
like
on the bench?
when you were sitting up there at the table, you were kind of have you formed a
little
friendship with him?
Yeah, I mean, he's my client, and I want him to have trust and faith in me, and I have trust and faith in him, and yeah, I mean, we're human beings, and we have a relationship.
Is he going to have a trust in the system? Is he going to have a trust in the system?
Well, I'm trying to, that's why I talk about presumption of innocence, things like that. I'm hoping to instill that trust in the system with it. Again, I can't comment any further on that.
Do you have any concern about his health, mental health? Do you have to reach out to explain?
I won't comment on that. That doesn't mean I do or I don't, but I just...
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, folks. Thank you. Nothing, just an attorney-client relationship. You know what I mean? And that's what we do. We try to form a bond.
Your name again, one more time, please.
Thomas, Thomas, middle initial M as in Mark, Dickey, D-I-C-K-E-Y.
And were you retained by them, or?
I'm not court appointed. I was retained. That's all.
Are you local? Where are you coming from?
My main office is in Altoona.
And you have anything that you can share about your conversations with him, or state of mind, or anything?
No, I don't.
What do you have to say?
Thank you, sir.
Pardon me?
Mr. Statement.
I didn't give a statement. Now you answer questions. I can't remember everyone.
Can you just, for those of us who couldn't go in there, sir, what happened today?
Well, what happened today is he could have. There was a extradition proceeding. We did not NOT. Add that on there, okay? Because you're reporting that earlier that did not happen. We did not waive extradition. We were contesting extradition. We were going to fight this along the rules and with the constitutional protections that my client has, and that's what we're going to do.
How's his family doing?
I'm not going to comment on it.
Why he didn't want to waive extradition,
or? No, that's an attorney-client communication, and
Who retained you? Is it the family?
I'm not going to get into that.
how is he doing? Have you talked to him about his last 24 hours?
You guys? No, I haven't. I'm not. I'm here as a lawyer, and that's what I was.
And what's next, sir?
The extradition proceeding. This process is going to move forward, and so I'm anxious to be looking at information.
Is there a new court date? Another court date?
Not yet. Yes, sir.
Who do you like in the Pens game tonight? That's a real question. Thank you.
Hopefully, for just to answer that one, because I don't play favorites. Let's see if the Pens cannot blow a lead, and hopefully they'll win.
What about Penn State?
Amen.
We're Penn State fan. I hope they can do better than they did the other night.
Yes.
Will you be filing a habeas corpus petition?
Yes.
Bar free. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you spell your name for us?
Yes. THOMAS, middle initial MDICKEY.
And you're the attorney for Luigi.
Yes, sir, I am. Okay? Thank you, folks. I appreciate, even though a lot of questions, I appreciate the way you handled me. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
The process can take up to 45 days.
Excuse me.
And then just for context.
And you can always talk to Brittany, my office manager. The thing about court proceedings is that
Oh, he was retained. Retained by who? By the shooter? By the shooter's family? The shooter's family are very wealthy. From the Maryland area, San Francisco, Hawaii. His family has a lot of money. Did his family hire this individual here, Thomas Dickey, to represent Mr. Luigi? Or did Luigi have the money to retain an attorney? Remember, Luigi got caught with $8,000 on him. I'm sure that's his money, right? Or is there people sympathetic to this case, sympathetic to the suspect because he has a lot of support out there that hired this attorney? Or just someone else that we don't know, a mystery person? How far will this representation go? Because the attorney is fighting extradition. They're fighting it. So this guy right here, Mr. Luigi, is not voluntarily going at this time to New York to face the charges of murder. He's going to fight it in Blair County, Altoona. Now, he's currently being held at a state correctional institution, SCI Huntington, which is about 30 minutes east of the Blair County Courthouse. How long is this going to drag out for? And what type of tricks does this attorney have up his sleeve? Or is he going to play ball, or is he going to play hardball with the prosecution when it comes to this case? A lot of unknowns, but I wanted to put that information out because I'm sure we'll hear more from this guy who actually likes the media. He's actually spoke on CNN. He's like a CNN legal commentator. So he's been around the block. He's been around for a while. They say that he's actually got people off murder before. I haven't found the case yet, but that's what this bio says. So he's a criminal defense attorney in private practice, not a public defender. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, like, hit the notification button. Continuous coverage of this murder that occurred. The assassination of Unitedhealthcare CEO Brian Thompson. We're covering this case through its entirety. When more information comes out about the attorney or anything else on this case, you will hear it here on JLR Investigates. We will talk soon. Stay tuned.